Hi, I'm Caleb Giddings from Gun Nuts Media, and today I want to talk to you about small revolvers for concealed carry. In a previous tongue-in-cheek video about my EDC, I mentioned that I carry a Smith & Wesson 640 Pro Series and a Ruger LCR and also a whole bunch of other silly nonsense. Well, today I actually want to talk seriously about the small revolvers that I do recommend for concealed carry. And the first is my Smith & Wesson 640 Pro Series. This is a great gun. This is actually a legitimately good gun. It has night sights on it. I like this ergo grip. It makes the gun easier to control with full power loads, which I don't actually use, but it's just everything that a good, small, compact revolver should be. And best of all, for my Revolver and Smith & Wesson fans, there's no internal lock on it. It's a great little gun. Now, I also keep a stable of other small revolvers that I do carry, and some of them I have for specific reasons and use for specific purposes. So, for example, this gun, because it's all steel, is very heavy. It's not great for pocket carry. If I want to pocket carry a J-frame, there's another gun that I'll use. The J-frame that I use for pocket carry is this Smith & Wesson 638. Right away you'll notice some differences between this and the 640. Primarily, this has very rudimentary sights as opposed to the 640's excellent night sights. Additionally, this gun is chambered in 38 Special, not 357 Magnum, so you're never going to see me load a full house Magnum round into this gun because I can't. I carry this with wad cutters like I do all of my other J-frames. It has a shrouded hammer, so all of the trigger pulls are going to be double action, but you can actually get up here and cock the hammer and fire it single action if you wanted to, although I can't honestly see a reason you would do that in anything other than a range situation where you're trying to shoot this gun for groups, which, by the way, it is a fantastically little accurate gun, like most of these little pocket revolvers are. One of the revolvers that I carry that I would consider a special purpose gun is this Ruger LCR. Now, this is not a 38 or a 357. In fact, it's the only gun here today that isn't chambered in 357 or 38. This is a 22 LR. Ruger also makes this gun in 22 Magnum, but for some reason they limit the 22 Magnum to 6 shots. This is an 8 shot. Now, before you can say 22 LR isn't designed to shoot people, or then the other guy can say, yes, but would you want to step in front of one? I know all of that. That's not really what this gun is for. Really, this is one of those guns that you carry to satisfy the technical requirement of having a gun. It is so very light. It is easy to carry in a pocket. It is easy to carry in, say, a non-permissive environment, and just pretty much anywhere where you want to have something that is technically a gun. Now, it's no more, it's just as easy to carry as the 638, but what I like about this is, honestly, it's got a better trigger pull and it's very, very easy to shoot well because it's a 22 LR. So you can put 4 or 5 or 8 22s on target in a great big hurry. And because I'm silly, I have a Crimson Trace laser on it. But really, I think it's a great gun. It's also kind of a great kit gun. So if you wanted to go outside and you're backpacking around in a place where you know you're not going to be attacked by bears or lions or something like that, this is a great little gun to have with you. And again, the laser makes it easy to get accurate hits in any lighting conditions other than bright daylight. And no, it's just a nice little gun. Easy to shoot, easy to carry. I like it a lot. This next gun is the polar opposite of the LCR, but I do carry it for certain special purposes. This is a Ruger SP101 Wiley Clap. You may notice right off the bat it has similar sights to the 640 Pro Series, although these, instead of being night sights, are just a black rear sight and a brass bead front sight. It is made out of steel. It's heavy. So again, this isn't a pocket gun. This is absolutely going to be a belt gun under all circumstances. What I use this gun for is to load heavy 38 Special plus P+, like double taps 158 grain lead semi-wad cutter that will shoot through schools. That was a Johnny Dangerously reference, by the way, before you people freak out about schools and guns, so calm down. Or if I'm going to carry full house 357 Magnums in a small revolver, this is always going to be the gun that they go in. Even though the 640 is made out of steel, this Ruger is heavier, it's sturdier, it soaks up the recoil better. It is just pretty much the only small revolver that I'll shoot Magnums out of. Great gun. The trigger pull is a little bit heavier than you have on the 640 Pro Series. I've retained the hammer on this one, but it's a great choice for just kind of an all-around serious defensive revolver. I'm eventually going to replace these stocks with some Crimson Trace laser grips, which I think will be a good choice for this little gun. This is my preferred carry holster. This is a Galco Summer Classic. It is made for the J-frame, but it will also fit the Ruger SP101 quite handily. So all of my guns can go in this holster. It rides comfortably at the traditional IWB position. It's super easy to conceal under pretty much anything, including a light t-shirt, and yeah, it's just a great holster. Awesome holster, worth the money, buy the right gear once. Speaking of the right gear, here's how I reload all of my guns except for the Colt. This is a Safariland Comp 1 speed loader. It has wad cutters in it because this is my carry ammo. I like these wad cutters. I don't expect a lot of expansion out of any one of these guns because the barrel lengths are usually too short to get that with 38 special ammo. With the SP101 with magnums, I do look for expansion, but that's a completely different story. So what I want is a round that's going to penetrate. And these wad cutters have shown time and time again in countless tests that they will absolutely penetrate the 4 layers of denim and go 12 to 16 inches into a ballistic gelatin block, which is going to be all you need it to do. So I carry a speed loader in a jacket pocket or something like that, and again, that works with all of these guns except obviously for the 22 or the 6-shooter. That's it. That's my actual carry gun setup. I carry the 640 Pro Series every day, and sometimes it gets rotated out depending on the environment and the situation for one of these other revolvers. If you have any questions about revolvers, feel free to email me at gunnutsmedia@icloud.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm Caleb Giddings, and you guys carry your guns. Seriously, carry your damn guns, people.